Hello everyone, let's continue our chapter 10 of Civics, Law and Social Justice. Today our topic is enforcement of safety laws. Okay, so who make laws for us? Government. Lawmaker and the enforcer, the government is imposed to ensure that the safety laws are implemented in the society. It is a duty. Kiski duty? It is a duty of the government, the ruling government, that the right to life guarantee under Article 21, the Constitution is not violated. Because it is a fundamental rights given by the Constitution to the each and every citizen of the country that they live their life freely or happily. So the government doing when there is a such blatant violation of the safety standard in the UC plant. So which kind of the government initiative take when this kind of incidents happen in the India? Bad. The safety laws were lax in India. It's mean the people are ignore the safety parameters. Second, even these weak safety laws were not enforced. ये enforce होने implement होने ही नहीं चाहिए. If any official find out there is some lagging behind in the safety rules or ignore the safety rules for it is a threat to the human being life, so it should not be implemented and enforced. Government official refuse to recognize the plant as hazardous and allowed it to come up in a populated locality. So who allowed the UEC Carbide, the US-based company, to set up its plant in populated locality? The government. It's mean the government ignore that point. When some municipal official in Bhopal objected that the installation of the MIC projection unit 1978 was a safety violation. Few were make objection on that. But what the reason given by the government to them? That they stated that it is a requirement of the Bhopal. If any multinational company invest in our Bhopal, it create employment, it provide jobs to the citizen of Bhopal. But do you think on the cost of people's life, is it good? Or it was right action taken by the government? Yes, of course, it is bad. So to ask UC to shift the cleaner technology in safer position, government inspector continue to approve the procedure in the plant. Which kind of the security measures taken by the UC plant? The many government official objected on that. Even when repeated incidents of leak from the plant made it obvious to everybody, thing was seriously wrong. Whatever the permission given by the government to them, that was wrong. So as you know, the contrary means the objection when the people are not agreed on that, the what is the role of lawmaking and enforcement agency should be. The protecting the interest of people there, the safety was being disregarded both by the government and private company, only because of to provide the job to the people or for the increase employment in the Bhopal on the cost of the people life. No, it is not right. So this is obviously not at all, obviously it is not acceptable. With more industry being set up both by local and foreign business in India, there is a great need for stronger law protecting worker. Yes, if any company or that is company is related to India or from multinational company, if they want to set up their plant in India or in any area in any state, so there should be the stronger law should be made by the government lawmaker to protect the interests of the worker, to protect the life of the people. And it should be better informants of these laws. Better implementation of these laws should be there. I hope it is understood by all. Now, next is the new laws to protect the environment. Let's talk about environment in simple word. Environmental means our surrounding. If your surrounding are polluted, then we cannot live a peaceful or happy life. If we are living in a bad or unhygienic surrounding area, so it is not good for a health. So as such, people have become more very particular about their pollution free surrounding, which is as important as food, water for us to survive. As you, yes, so today that is why your school is shut down by the order given by the government, because this is a very important issue. The pollution is a very important issue, and everyone have a right to breathe in safe air, clean air. In 1984, there were the very few laws protecting the environment in India. Okay, now there were the hardly any informants of these laws which protect the, which is related to environment. The environment was treated as a free entity, and any industry could pollute the air and water without any restriction. It is also because only the negligence of government. The government ignore all these things. Okay, because when whether it was our river, air, groundwater, the environment being polluted and the health of the people disregarded. There is no denying the fact that the Bhopal Guest Treasury have brought the issue of environment to the forefront. So before 1984, the people, neither the people nor the government were very particular about it. No laws for the environment safety. There was a hardly any law to protect the environment in India. Such informants or enforcement of these laws did not happen. The environment was considered as a free entity to be exploited by one and all. So you can say whether it was the air, water, or soil, all were being exploited by the all or sundry, and there were little care for the health of the people. So we change this thing. So let's talk about the law for the environment. The Bhopal disaster incidents brought the issue of environment to forefront. Several thousand persons who were not associated with the factory in any way were greatly affected because the gas polluted the air. Because of the poisonous gas leaked from plant, it spread in the or mixed in the air. This made the people realize the existence of law. Okay. If the law is there, the inspection is there, so it can save many people. The polluter was to be held accountable for the damage done to environment. The environment is something that the people over generation will share. Yes, it is not that environment in which environment you people breathe, that environment is not bad for your coming generation. No, this will share by your over generation. It could not be destroyed for only the sake of the industrial development. No, no one accept this, and it is the responsibility as the citizen. No one promote this thing. The court also gave a number of judgment upholding the right to healthy environment or instinctive to the fundamental right to life. Because this is a right to life, that we have a right to breathe in clean and pure air. In Subhash Kumar versus State of Bihar, the Supreme Court held the right to life in fundamental right under Article 20. The Constitution, it includes, what it includes in this right? The right to enjoyment and pollution-free water and air to fulfill the enjoyment of life. What is its mean? That if we breathe clean air, if we drink clean or fresh water, so we will be a happy person in the earth. It is, if we breathe bad air, polluted air, we drink polluted water, contaminated water, so it is not good for our health. We not will be become the healthy person. So it affect impose or put bad impact on our health. The government is responsible for setting up laws and procedure that can check pollution time to time, clean river, introduce heavy fine for those who pollute, those those industries drain their chemical or polluted chemical water openly in the river, which pollute the river water. So it is the responsibility of the government to check these kind of industry and or introduce different kind of fines to stop this kind of activity in the society. I hope everyone understood.